Good afternoon, I'm Raylene Ramsey. This is your afternoon news fix for Thursday, the 21st of May. A major overhaul of social housing, lifting costs for renters. From next April, 30% of state tenants' income will go into rent. That's up from 25%, and that's about $31 more a week. That'll be reinvested into increasing the accommodation supplement. Housing Minister Chris Bishop says the government wants to reduce social housing costs.
We're not getting bang for buck out of what we spend.
Green MP Tamitha Paul is questioning how Kāinga Ora tenants are being treated, with more scrutiny expected.
They're normal people. They have been characterised by this government as unruly in some cases.
Meanwhile, Bishop's put on his train sport hat addressing roadside drug testing, which will be rolled out countrywide by July. The pilot program began in Wellington and spread to other districts and produced 52 positive results out of 1,500 tests. The 3.6% catch rate is similar to roadside alcohol breath testing. Bishop says he's keen to keep up the momentum.
So far it's rolling out pretty well. Started in Wellington, it's now rolling out in other places around the country, and feedback from the public so far has been really good.
No government agency seems to be missing out on having to slash staff numbers. The government's demanding the public servant headcount reduced to 55,000 by mid-2029. That's a loss of up to 8,700 jobs. Ministries are also being asked to produce potential merger proposals. Public Service Minister Paul Goldsmith says they're looking for more efficiency.
All public agencies are expected to reduce their number of roles by 4%. That, of course, means that the larger agencies will bear the largest share.
Pharmac is proposing changing some vaccines next year and expanding access to flu jabs for children aged 6 months to 5 years. They're currently free for those 65 and older and under 65s with some health conditions. Associate Health Minister David Seymour says an extra 260,000 children will be eligible. Pharmac's also proposing to change brands of funded meningococcal, pneumococcal and influenza vaccines to versions with greater protections against more bacteria. New Zealand's exporting more meat, gold, dairy products and crude oil than ever. Stats NZ data shows the value of our exports rose 12% annually to April. Here's business reporter Michael Circle.
Beef shipments to the US went up 54% as Americans continue to chomp down on our burger patties. The amount of lamb and mutton sold to all countries rose 16%, despite falling sheep numbers because of strong demand, particularly from Europe. Two other factors also at play, some large shipments of crude oil and Australia paying more for New Zealand gold.
Two sporting headlines, and Joseph Parker is sick of a positive cocaine test from last October dragging on and says the UK anti-doping agency is being tardy over their ruling, which the Kiwi boxer is certain was a contaminated sample. General Manager Dylan Boucher is adamant new coach Gordon Herbert can remain coach of the Canadian men's national team and still do justice to coaching the Breakers in basketball's ANBL. Netball New Zealand have appointed experienced Auckland-based administrator Jenna Wooten as their new chief executive. That's your latest news fix. We'll be back with the next update tomorrow morning from the Newstalk ZB newsroom.